Cool down session here, so just be aware, cool down. Doesn't mean you can't go faster, have a good time, we just want to make sure we're being smart and composed out there. You know, if you ever go skiing or snowboarding or anything, the last run in the mountain, you end up trying that one jump you haven't tried before, end up busting a leg or something. So let's stay smart, guys. Let's finish this program off on a good note. Had a good couple of days out here, so yeah, it's just be composed and finish with a high here. And friendly reminder for our manual guys, just make sure our rev match is turned on there as well. Alright guys, you get up to those gears. We're going to start with a nice warm-up lap, get some heat in those tires there. So we were talking about that early versus late talk in the classroom. Very important here in turn 10. We're always patient with our hands, waiting for that turning cone. So when we do clip that apex, we're pointed and we can unwind and accelerate as soon as we can there. So we're trying to really get the car pointed where we need to. Go up to fourth there, Jeff. Andrew going up to fifth gear. Go all the way down here for turn 1. And like I said, just kind of do a nice shakedown here on lap 1. As I start looking into 1, I'm already looking ahead. I try to recognize that turn 2 turning cone. Try to find that as soon as you can. Even Andrew already looking up for that. And slowly with our hands, just gently pushing up with that left hand. Right side tires right down to that white line. Up to fourth there, Jeff. Good. Start looking all the way up the hill there, down to the near apex. Good. All the way down. Now braking firm. Down to third gear. Smooth our hands. Start turning slow, and then we're progressively turning tighter and tighter. Just want to kiss that curve right where that cone is there. Now we can start squeezing down, push that car out wide, all the way to that left white line there. There you go. Back to the right side. You can see if we want to go to gas a little early, start to pick that nose up, and then we got to kind of lift on exit. You only want to do everything at once, kind of going back to that rule of 1. So bring it down, back to gas. Start slowing the car. Look at left, patient with the hands there. There you go. There you go. Good, unwinding that wheel back all the way down, up to fourth. Yeah, looking pretty good there on 5 there, gentlemen. Under braking, back down to third. Auto's holding fourth gear, excuse me, Andrew in fourth. Steering left, looking right. Here's where we really got to keep the eyes and the hands active. We can turn the wheel pretty aggressively with these curves. You're steering far left, looking back to the right. Quickly going back right when you get there. There you go. Unwind that wheel, back to gas. Nice and smooth, one slow unwind there. Dragging that brake in, going inside. Outside, looking ahead, patient, light throttle. Good, now go aggressively to the middle, left side. Ease off the gas. That's that throttle steer I like to use there as well. Great there. Start to scrub off some speed, looking right. The eyes move before our hands want to do. There you go. Patience, going back to gas, now go to it. There you go. Treat that initial throttle input just a little smoother there, Jeff, so it doesn't feel like that nose is picking up too far when you first go to the gas. Just like rolling into it, nice and smooth. If you do it just a little early, that car's going to want to force and push us out wide there. Most important corner on the track there, 10. Good. Unwinding that wheel, back to gas, looking ahead for 2 already. You're just breathing to about half throttle. Just stay in the gas figure, stay in it. There you go, right side down to that white line. All the way down there, near apex. Good, here just start to turn that wheel a little slower as you're dragging the brake in. That way we're only getting that curve just right where that cone is there. Back to gas, good patience in the middle, using all the track out wide. Good. That's looking good there, guys. Everyone's looking pretty good there on exit to 3. Back to brakes, looking left side. Here's another chance where I'm looking out my side window. I'm already looking ahead there for 5. Back to gas, scrubbing off some speed. Always waiting for that turning cone as I gently balance in. There you go. That's a good exit there. And all the racetrack there in 5. Good job. Back down to the left side. Smooth hands here. Start turning slow and then progressively turn tighter. Pushing up with that right hand. Now here, move those hands a little faster through here, Jeff. You can get away with using a little bit more steering initially. Wrap right around the far left curve, looking right. Far left. There you go, then quickly drag the brake in. There you go, there you go. Good, good, good. Here, a little bit more speed on entry. That'll kind of force us out wide. Kind of rotate our car a little more on the way into 8B. That's the important one. Looking left, looking left. There you go, ease off the gas. Try to look up past my car. I want you to see that apex early. Be careful with the hands here. There you go. Good, good, good. Coasting, now back to gas, now aggressively. Good, good. Nice. All right, we're gonna do a rotation there, guys. I'm gonna have Jeff pull right side. Looking good there, man. Looking good at 5 as well. Yeah, you can see in 4 and 5, we just give up a little bit of speed for precision, making sure we get the car pointed where you want to, get it pointed nice and early. All right, looking good, gentlemen. All right, now I got Andrew behind me there. Andrew, you're just going on a 4th. Everyone else is a 3rd here. Under braking, light brake. Looking up past my car, looking at for that turn in. I'm wanting to go. There you go. Good. You're trying just try easing off the gas. Still holding about 40% gas. Still holding it. There you go. Squeeze it down. Now all the way there. Up to 5th. There you go. You're on braking. Nice and early in the center of the road. Look right. Be patient with the hands. There you go. Nice job with your eyes there. Bring it down. Coasting, coasting. Now bring it down. All the way out. All the way out. There you go. Good, good. Under braking, now you're going down to 3rd. Everyone's in 3rd here. Pushing over the right hand, nice and smooth. Back to gas here, start braking. Patient with your hands. Looking left. Wait for it, wait for it. Now drag the brake in. Good, unwind and go. Look for the exit. That's it. That's a good exit there, man. Get out here for 6. Light brake pressure. Kind of holding 4th gear on the way in. The hands are really moving slow. It's a big corner. You can see how slow our hands are moving. Now here, really got to move the hands quickly. Really think about nice wide arcs. I really would think about wrapping around the left-hander, placing my left side tires over by that turn, and then dragging the brake. Quickly turn right. There you go. Unwind and go. That's it. Nice job there, City. Drag the brake in lightly, going inside. Outside, patience, patience. Let the car turn. Good. Now accelerate hard. Looking left. Good. Breathe under the gas. Bring it down. Bring it down. Good, good. Just do that throttle adjustment a little sooner so it's not kind of starting to force us out wide a little bit. Just get a good run headed all the way towards turn 1. Pretty good run there out of 10, man. Nice job. Just being a little bit more patient, waiting for that initial steering input. 5th gear. Start off the speed, down to 4th. Right as you start turning in, looking ahead for turn 2. Trying to find that reference. Look ahead for that. Get your left side tires all the way out there. Back to gas. Good, good. Here, just breathe out of it. Just hold that. Just about half throttle, half throttle. There you go. Good. Now all the way to the 4th. That's it, man. Good. Right side. Good. Brake firm. Look at right side. Lighten up that pressure if you're adding steering on the way in. Bring it down, bring it down. Now unwind and go. There you go. Good patience in the middle of the corner. Really let the car get pointed. That way, when you did go to the gas, you're going to do it aggressively. Nice discipline there. Looking left side. Slowly pushing up that right hand. There it is. That's good. Be careful about driving in there a little too quick. Here's the important corner. Slow in, fast down here. Unwind and go all the way out. That's it. Yeah, dude, really nailing 5 there. Nice job. Keep it going. Under brake pressure, down to 4th. We're going to hold 4th, the way in. Slow with the hands initially. There you go. Really eat up these curves. Get aggressive with those. Turn those hands fast. You can see again, right with my left side tires. Steer left, looking right, looking right. That's it, that's it. Great job there in the end. Again, even better than last time. Drive that brake in. Inside, outside. Yeah, 8B. That's the important one that we want to clip. Steer right, looking left. Breathe out of the gas. Do it now. Lift, lift, lift. Turn that car. There you go. We missed that apex. Right, so just ease off the gas to help turn the car there. Do a little throttle steer there at 9. There you go. Good, good. Again, another good run there. All right, we're going to gather our group up a little bit. All right, Andrew, pulling right side there. Nice driving there, man. I'm gonna have you pull over, waiting for the 31 red car there. We're gonna do a rotation here. Yeah, nice driving there, man. Really nailing the S's, just what we want. All right, you're gonna hold tight for the 31 red car. You can see it all comes down to our eyes. We're looking a little further ahead, starting to gather that information a little earlier. Nice job there. Also in 3, too, just be a little bit patient in the middle. You can see there, we use that transitional period of just letting the car coast for a little bit. That's also going to keep that roll speed going as well. All right, it's the roll speed, the momentum that we're carrying through these cars. If you end up overslowing the car, braking too much, you know, then you kind of ease off the brake and you realize, oh, I'm not going anywhere now. All right, Tom, right down to that white line. Look up past my car. Already look ahead for 3. You can see the near apex cone there to the floor. Use those big carbon ceramics, pull the car in. Looking down the hill. There we go, dragging the brake, turning tighter, tighter. Patient, now use all that trace track out wide. Ease it down. That's it, that's it. Smoothly back to the right. Firm brake pressure, looking at our left-hand window on the way in here into 4. Recognize 5, nice and early. Good, back to gas, back to scrubbing off the speed. Slow in. Really want to get a good run. Use all that horsepower through here. Patience, unwind and go. Good, good. And be careful about just rushing our hands on the way into 5. Even though we do turn fast, we always start slow, and then we increase. Like even through here, I drive the brake in, I'm steering right, my wheel's straight for a moment, then I back left, my wheel's straight, back to right, so we have that moment just to keep that weight distributed evenly. There you go, just kind of rushed into 7 just a little bit. There you go, good, 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 good corner speed. Dragging the brake in and out. It's all the racetrack. Be patient going back to gas here. Wait till you're pointed, now accelerate to the middle, left side, looking left, ease out of it. There you go, that's great there, 9, good throttle steer there. Scrubbing off some speed, look up past my car. Start looking at it for the exit. Get a good run here down towards 1. That's great there, 10, nice job. All the way out to 4th gear. Nice smooth brake pressure, scrubbing off that speed. A little more speed and more brakes here on the way in. There you go, looking at the exit, back to gas. Good, look at it for turn 2 apex cone, just ease off, half throttle, half. Good, now start squeezing down all the way to the 4th. That's it, man, keep it going, keep it going. Looking out towards my car. Right side, slow down our hands as we're steering in here. You just want to clip that curving. Patient, now go aggressively to the outside. There you go. Now back to the right. It's a good run down the hill there. Under braking, back down the 3rd. Using that side window, you're utilizing that. And way in. Good, good here. Slow in, scrub off that speed. Wait for that turn and look left. Patient with the hands. Good, unwind and go. That's it. Nice job there in 5 as well. Yeah, really making sure we're getting the car pointed early on the way in. Bring it down, steering left, looking right. Turn that wheel just a little faster. Use a nice wide arch through here. Far left, steering left, looking right. There you go. Bring it down. Patience, now go. That's it. That's it. Good, good, good. Here I'm balancing in. Dragging the brake, not coasting, letting the car turn. Then when I do go back to gas, I can do it aggressively because I wait a little longer, looking left, ease off the gas just like last time here through 9. That's it, that's it. Good. Scrubbing off the speed, nail and 10. Right at that, right there, bring it down. Good, good, again. Yeah, getting that whole car on that apex curve there, Tom. Great work. Looking good there, guys. Can I have you hold tight for the 93 red car? I got Mark behind me. Yep, Tom looking for the 93 red. 93 red, good. Alright, now I got Mark there. 3rd gear on the way in here into 1. Trying to look up past my car. As I'm entering the corner, I want you to look up to that exit curve or that turn 2 apex cone, or turning cone. Now we're looking for the turn 2 apex cone. Yeah, stay out wide. Kind of use that hill as well. You get a little bit more grip as that car compresses. Good, all the way to 4th gear. Under braking, down the 3rd. Here, you can see I really stay out wide. Then I start to bring it down. It's a really late apex here in 3. Good, good. That's great there. Unwind, use all that racetrack. All the way to 4. Good, so we're getting a little more speed here. So we got to brake a little firmer. Look at left side. That right hand pushing up. Good, nice job with your eyes on entry, man. Good. Look at left. Be patient with the hands. Just scrubbing that speed off. Little early there, wait for that. You can see so he has to delay the unwind a little bit. Right, so if we just rush those hands, it's a little fast. You know, it's going to just kind of hurt our drive down that inner straightaway. Wait a little bit longer next time. Here's far left. Loving that curvage usage there. Really get aggressive with these curves. We're wrapping far around. Here's far left, looking right. Big wide arch through there. Opens up our, oh, a little early. Be patient, patient. You can see we were fighting that wheel on the axis of 7. I want you to make sure we're giving up a little for precision. That way we have a nice little straight line there. That is a short straight line between 7 and 8, but we can't really utilize that. Here's scrub off some speed, slow the car down, think slow in, fast out. Most important corner right here. There you go. Nice job there in 10. You can see, just now do that same thing you did there in 10 and 5 as well. So we give a little bit of an entry to maximize that action. Looking up through the corner, you can already see turn 2 exit curve. Back to gas, looking up to the apex. Just breathe off to about half throttle, half, wait for it. Good, now back to it all the way down. Get up for that one sign. Push up with that left hand, bring it down. Unwind and go. Use all that racetrack. Good, another great line there through 3 marks. Under braking, 3rd gear. And go left. Good, back to gas. That's okay. Scrub off some speed. Really be patient. You gotta really emphasize that turn in there. There, you're dragging the brake in. Unwind and go. That's it. You can feel the difference there for sure. Looking up, looking all the way down. Under braking, on the 3rd. Move and push up to that right hand. There you go. All right, so going through the S's, really think about rapid going far left after the left-hander. Set up 7, far left, looking right, then quickly back to the right. There you go, bring it down, patient, now back to gas. That's okay, that's all right. Going inside, outside, let that car bring it out. Now eat up this 8B curving. There you go, great patience there in the middle. Ease off the gas. Oh yeah, that's it. Wait for it. Bringing it down, working all the way down for turn 1. Good. All right, nice lap there, Mark. We're going to do another rotation here, guys. Oh, you're doing the right side there, man. Nice driving. I'm going to have you pull over, wait for the 107 brake car. Oh, yep, yeah. Jeff, I'm going to have you follow me there, sir. Yeah, no worries. You got it. All right. Just going to kind of tighten up our group, get this rotation done. Yeah, Tom, you got it. Just follow that 93 red in the left lane. Yeah, appreciate your patience there, Mark. Nice work. Nice driving. Way to really make that correction, that second lap there in 5. All right, guys, we're going to start our cool down lap here. We're going to go up to 5th for the autos and Andrew and 4th for the manuals. Just going to kind of cool everything off. Kind of take everything in on this final lap here. It was a great program with you guys. Makes it a little easier when we have some better students, some friendly students like you guys have. So this group, pretty good group. One of the better groups that we've had this summer here, going into the fall here. So nice driving here over these 2 days. I really hope we kind of are progressing more and more. Kind of each lap, you can always learn another thing or two here. So I like to even, coming down towards 3, I like to glance over the mountains every now and then. Sometimes they take advantage of get us out there looking pretty good at this place here. Yeah, this turn 5, that early late talk, I think it helps us kind of realize that even when we're in the back of the group and we don't have that instruction, we can kind of recognize what we're doing on the exit corner. Just to kind of recognize these mistakes. We're all going to make mistakes out on track. Maybe you got the itch, you want to go to a track day near your course or something, or autocross or something. Always using those the same techniques, the visual scanning. Definitely the biggest one. Looking far ahead, you can see how that really relates, especially throughout the day as we do get faster and faster. Starting to gather that information from further back, just to give yourself that time needed to react. The mind speed processing. And overall, a great driving, great improvements from everyone here in this group. And we're into that turn thing on here, guys. Also, if you're using the PDR system, unit, stop recording if you haven't already.